Hey everybody, I'm back for video 141 of 365. I'm Samantha and I'm a therapist, and I'm creating a video every day for a year to get over my fear of public speaking and social anxiety. And I thank you for being with me today. Appreciate all of your comments and your likes and all the stuff. So I so appreciate you all. This is just so much fun. Every day I try to think of something new or some other avenue to take you down to get you to the same exact end goal, which is that you feel better. So wanted to talk about how our thoughts make us suffer and how our past is controlling us, just like we always talk about on this channel. Everything that you think about yourself is causing you to create a mental state inside yourself, which is then manifesting everything that you're wanting or not wanting. So we've got to be very cognizant, and this is not only for manifesting things, which is our goal, is to, create the life that we want. But I'm also really big on quality of life, because it does not matter how much money or stuff you have, or if you're in a marriage or whatever the case is, if you're not happy internally, that external stuff isn't going to do everything for you. It's just going to give you kind of a feeling of, yay, that's great, and I'm happy about that, but I still, for some reason, have a void inside me, or I feel empty, or I feel bad, or whatever the case may be. And so we have to create this foundation now. There's never been a better time than now. Yesterday was better, I guess, but it's the perfect timing right now to start doing this. Like right now, each video I put out, it's going to be a reminder, like, get your foundation going. And your foundation is, how do you feel on a daily basis? What do you want? What do you desire? What makes you feel good in life? What lights you up? Get to know who you are, because when you master yourself, you're going to master your entire life. I mean, if you don't have yourself mastered, you got to start today, because there's nothing better than knowing who you are, because then you can know where you're going. It's like putting an address in on a GPS. If you don't know where you're going, you don't have that address, then you're just going to be driving around the city just haphazardly. And that's basically what we're doing with our thoughts. We're haphazardly thinking, because it's from past programming from years and years and years ago. And most of that is just a bunch of lies about ourselves that we either got programmed in from somebody else, or something was said and we made that particular thing or that event that happened, we made it mean something about ourselves. And so we've taken that on into life right now. So think about everything. Do an audit on your life. Ask yourself, like, what do I believe about work? Do I believe I have to work really hard? I have to hustle and grind, and do you think that you have to earn money, or can money be easily made or given to you even? There's thoughts on money. Money's big. Money and relationships are obviously really big. It's like, how do you see yourself with money? Like, do you think rich people are evil? Or do you think rich people are the opposite of evil? They're kind and loving. Do you feel that if you had money, you would become one of those evil people? So maybe you're subconsciously holding yourself away from making money. Or you feel like other people might be jealous of you and you're going to lose all your friends if you start making money. What are your beliefs about money and yourself? Same with relationships. Do you believe that, you deserve love? Do you believe that you can hold on to the person that you get, that manifests in? Do you believe you can hold on to them? Do you believe that you can actually have an awesome relationship and that it will stick around forever, versus, I'm kind of scared that this person's going to leave me as soon as they find out the truth about me, whatever that might be. They're just not going to like me. They're going to think I'm too much. They're going to abandon me. They're going to leave me like everybody else did. They're going to move away or pass away or just simply abandon you. What are your beliefs about yourself in love? Because that's your self-concept in love. That's how you see yourself. You have a self-concept in relation to money, love, a job, anything, career, everything. And so how do you see yourself? We always go back to self again, because those things are external. Money's external. relationships are external, all of that is outside of you. So then it shows you that the most simple way to manifest anything is to go within yourself and start talking to yourself differently. Start asking yourself, what do I believe about myself? What are these external triggers that make me upset or make me happy? There's happy triggers too. What about that thing that made you happy? What about that made you happy? Like, what made you feel good about yourself when it popped up? And milk that feeling. Keep going after that feeling and ask yourself, why did I feel that way? And the more you do this, the more you get to know who you are, and the more you begin to trust yourself. And then that creates a lot more stability than you probably had, going from thing to thing to thing. Just, I don't know, I'm not sure what I want, I don't know. You start to become more stable inside. And then that vision that you're going to start creating for yourself, you can stick to it a lot easier because you've got that internal stability. You're not like haphazardly thinking anymore. You're more focused inward on, okay, what do I believe and think and feel about myself? What am I telling myself about myself? And then when you're like really firm and steadfast in what you believe and what you're wanting, then you can start aligning with that identity. You can start thinking on purpose. I like to call it thinking on purpose and imagining on purpose, because otherwise you're imagining to the contrary all the time of what your vision is. And when we have self-doubt, we're going to start, like the brain will automatically start imagining the opposite of what we're wanting. And until you disrupt that, it's just going to go by itself because the brain doesn't know what's true or false. It's going to go the way it's programmed. So you have to reprogram, rewire, and it's really not as hard as it sounds. We make it way too hard because when you start deciding that you want to become a different person, your thoughts and beliefs and everything is going to basically rewire itself. I mean, you're just going to naturally start thinking and believing a certain way. It just happens. And the only way for me to explain it is that it just happens and you got to try it yourself because you will start noticing some strange changes that occur. You're attracted to new people, attracted to new things, attracted to new foods, and you don't like old things that you liked before. And all of a sudden you want to throw away some things or get rid of some things or buy something that you never thought you'd be attracted to. It's just super weird what happens as you shift internally. And so, and I have so much fun doing that. I love to deliberately start imagining things to create a mental state because your mental state is everything. You're manifesting from your mental state. You're perceiving your world through your mental state. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that has the correct prescription and you're like, oh my God, I see this so clearly. This is amazing. And you just go from there. So all we have to do is not imagine the opposite of what you're wanting. That's what we do so much. And that is, I would call it the definition of suffering. It's imagining the opposite of what you're wanting. And I just said it, it's imagining. It's not even real. We're doing it to ourselves. We're imagining literally something that's not even real. Why? Why do we do that? We're addicted to it. So we have to break that addiction to being that same old self and thinking those same old nasty, dirty thoughts that have no bearing on where we're going. Remember that, like, it does not matter where you've been. It does not matter where other people have been. It only matters where you want to go. Where do you want to go? There's no but this ever. Don't yeah, but, are you a yeah, butter? Because if you're a yeah, butter, that's an identity too. Stop being a yeah, butter. Yeah, but I did this. Yeah, but I did that. Yeah, but I can't do that. No, that's you doing that to you. That's an addiction. That's you identifying with, I say yeah, but all the time. We've all been there. I see it in you because I've had it in me before. I get it. You have to catch it. It's very subtle. You have to catch these addictive patterns that we have. We have to disrupt them because if not, they're running the show in the background. They're affecting your entire life. They're affecting every relationship you have. They're going to basically control everything that comes into your life, and they're going to control how you feel for the rest of your life. You got to change them today. And you got to start right now, right now. All you have is right now. And you get to decide if you can let go of your suffering or you're going to hold on to your suffering. That is up to you to decide. There's nobody doing this to you. You have all the power. And I'm here to remind you of that. You have all the power that you need inside of you right now to create worlds. Whatever you want to do, whoever you want to be, you can do that from inside yourself right now. You need nothing external from you. And that has comforted me so many times in the past because I just don't like listening to other people. I really don't anymore because nobody knows what I'm capable of, just like nobody knows what you're capable of except what you believe. It does not matter what other people believe about you. They're not going to have an effect on you unless you identify with what they're saying. Always remember that. If you agree with what they're saying, then they have all the control over you at that point. And you have nothing. But if you believe what you believe and stick to you, never contradict your vision of where you're going, everything will be amazingly well for you. And you just watch and you just practice. And again, I say be your own evidence. And remember that what you appreciate appreciates. So always appreciate yourself. Every day, start appreciating yourself and you will appreciate. I promise. So I will be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. If this hit you in some special way and you think it might hit somebody else in a special way, please share it with them. That would be awesome. Thank you all for sharing and liking and subscribing. I so appreciate you. If you feel the need or want to subscribe, please do. I'd love to have you. And we're just growing and growing every day. I love it. It's so much fun. And please smeesh and smash and meesh and mash the like button. I got that from Damon Darling, as I'll always refer back to him. He's so funny. So you guys take care of yourselves. Hopefully my voice will get better tomorrow and get better every day thereafter. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take good care of yourself. You're awesome and amazing. And I will see you later. Bye.